Hello, everybody, and welcome to Law and Society. Today, we're going to talk about Mark Meadows a little bit. So, if you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe, and let's get started. Mark Meadows moved in federal court in Georgia to remove his Georgia RICO case from the state court to federal court. Now, removal is proper when there is improper state action, or in this case, there's a showing that Mark Meadows has governmental immunity because he was a federal officer and therefore the case should be removed to federal court. Neither of those arguments worked for Mark Meadows because neither could Mark Meadows prove that there was improper state action in the indictment by Fani Willis, and he also did not meet the burden of proof of proving that there was any sort of state action or that he had governmental immunity because his actions were that of a federal officer. The court said it wasn't within the scope of federal duties. So it doesn't fall within the executive's job description to go around interfering in elections in different states. Committing crimes, that's not what governmental immunity is there for. And Mark Meadows couldn't meet the burden of proof. So this case will stay, Mark Meadows' case will stay in state court along with the rest. So it depends now that Mark Meadows has failed. We'll have to see whether Donald Trump and others try to do this. I would think that after seeing Mark Meadows, they wouldn't want to do this. That's what the logical brain would say. But Mark Meadows himself is taking this removal failure up for appeal. So the removal is nothing, this proceeding has nothing to do with the RICO case substantively. It has everything to do with moving the case from state court to federal court. It would still be in the same state. It would still be prosecuted by the Fulton County DA. State law would still apply. The only difference would be that the jury pool would be larger than just a Fulton County. And that, somebody could argue, is one of the reasons why removal would be proper, but it's definitely not one of the bigger reasons. It's not, and in the category of the big reasons, Mark Meadows failed. So, we'll have to see whether Donald Trump does move for removal as well or not. Because the ultimate goal for any Trumpian at this point is to delay. So the fact that Mark Meadows will be appealing an order that denied his motion for removal, which is a procedural act and has nothing to do with the Georgia state case as it is, becomes a consideration for the state court as well. As we heard in the hearing a few days ago, the judge was talking about the removal hearing that was happening and what the outcome of that would be. Mark Meadows wants to appeal this ruling of denial of removal to the appellate circuit, and then he might even appeal it to SCOTUS, to Supreme Court. But he's doing it to delay, and he's doing it to put roadblocks and just difficulty in the path of DA Willis in prosecuting this case. But ultimately, I don't think that it's going to be successful. I think that the outcome will be same for the others. And I would like to end with something that Andrew Weissman said on X. he paraphrased Judge Jones from this order in the Mark Meadows removal case and said removal is to protect feds from improper state action. So if there's a federal question that is being somehow there's an improper state action on the federal right, the federal question. But here, Meadows wants to use it to protect improper Fed action against lawful state action. So, as any Trumpian would do, Mark Meadows wants to flip the script. And I added in saying that underlying conduct was not within the scope of Mark Meadows' official duties, and therefore he could not have governmental immunity for that conduct. So I think at the end of the day, they're all going to fail if they try to remove it. But, they want to waste taxpayer dollars. So, y'all keep watch and don't forget that they are wasting Fulton County DA's money, taxpayer money, by stretching the cases and wanting to separate this RICO case into the various defendants. Because it's a conspiracy, and Fani Willis correctly asserts that it should be tried, all of them together. So keep an eye on the news, everybody, and please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you soon.